I want to explain to you why the Planet Fitness model and the Equinox model both work really well. It can seem confusing to people because they're like, why do some people pay 15 bucks a month for a membership and other people pay like 300-400 per month for a membership when a set, like functionally, the service delivery and the equipment is kind of the same. There's nothing really special about Equinox, in my opinion at least. The reason they both work is because neither one is in the business of fitness at all. Planet Fitness is there for convenience. They are there to be the lowest possible price in order to get the most amount of customers. So their model is get as many people on their, payment system as possible and just keep charging people for years to come. Because if you see a $15 charge, it's like Netflix. If you see a $15 charge on your credit card every month, you're not going to freak out over that. You're like, Planet Fitness, okay, it's 15 bucks. I don't go, but maybe one day I will. That's what they're relying on. If everyone who was a member of Planet Fitness ended up going, they wouldn't have the space to accommodate everybody. The model itself would kind of collapse. Equinox, on the other hand, is more in the industry of status. So they're charging $300-400 a month, kind of like Lifetime Fitness. I think they're expensive too. It's a status thing. Yes, there might be more amenities. It's nicer, little higher class and sleek looking, but it's a status thing. It's like the iPhone of the fitness world. It's like, oh, we go to Equinox, not Planet Fitness. Neither one is offering fitness really. There's probably better trainers at Equinox, but that's not really what they're selling. Equinox could double their price and people would still pay for it. That's what it is. That's what they're selling to people. And so the problem that a lot of fitness entrepreneurs have, especially gym owners, is they try to emulate one of these two businesses and they're on like the opposite ends of the spectrum. So some gym owners will be like, we're going to try to compete with Planet Fitness and be as cheap as possible. You won't make as much money. Planet Fitness is a corporate entity. They have VC backing. They lost money for years and years to eat up market share. You're not going to copy them. You're not going to beat Planet Fitness at their own game. And on the other hand, you're not going to beat Equinox at their own game too. They have, again, VC backing. They're a corporate entity. They know what they're doing. They can charge that. If you wanted to come around and be like Bob's Fitness facility is $350 a month, just like Equinox, you will lose because you're trying to play Equinox's game. I don't want to ramble too much, but what gets lost in this situation is fitness itself, is the results that you can actually provide for people. You'll never be as convenient or low priced as Planet Fitness, and you'll never be the status symbol that Equinox is unless you plan on forming a corporate entity just like that and kind of compete with them at that sort of game. What you have to do is just be the best service provider that you can and focus on results. And by being the best results giver to people who are trying to lose weight and get in shape, you can charge Equinox prices for your training, not for the membership. And that is where gyms go wrong, and that's where your money is actually going to be made.